Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Pisces. Today, Thursday the 13th, we're going to be receiving a little message from the Animal Spirit Guide Oracle by Kim Krans. I am super excited to be sharing my mornings with you guys. I'm honestly loving it. It's so lovely to start my day with you guys, because I often do this alone. But now, this week I'm doing the little experiment. I don't know if you've heard. I don't know if this is the first Daily Pisces that you're watching. But I'm aiming to do a daily reading for Pisces all of the days this week to see basically how much you guys like it, if you enjoy it. So please, if you do, if you like the idea of receiving a daily message, please comment below. Let me know that you're interested, because this week is sort of like an experiment to see if it actually sticks. And if it does, then I'm going to start doing that this month and see how sustainable it is. So I welcome you to also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're a Pisces, this is the place to be, because you guys are my biggest supporters and I try to give you back as much as possible. So if you're a Pisces, you're going to find that you guys receive a whole lot more readings than other signs, because most of my following is Pisces. I am a Pisces as well. So it's kind of like the Pisces Club. Welcome to join me. Let's see, universe, what message does Pisces need for today? What is the best and most appropriate message that all of the watching Pisces could benefit from this morning, this beautiful rainy morning here in Panama? Okay, we have 2 messages. 3 messages. Okay, I'm gonna read the whole thing. We got the dragon, we got the fire ant, and we got the vulture. Ooh, I love the vulture. Okay. So if it's the first time that you join me, know that the way that I do these readings is by actually reading the complete message as the author intended from the booklet. In this case, it would be Kim Krans' writing. So I like to read the whole thing because I'm also getting familiarized with all of my oracle decks. As you know, if you're a subscriber, I use tarot. I have tons of tarot decks and I use many of them for my weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly readings. But this is a way for me to start going deeper and deeper into the oracles and taking you with me, basically. So let's start with the dragon, the first card that we have here. It's this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so the message is seeing one most true self and balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into a witness consciousness. It is almost as if we're traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even get a glimpse of the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride and we traverse even the most difficult terrains. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. The dragon and the 3rd chakra. Okay, so we're dealing with the solar plexus, our inner fire, our self-confidence, our presence, our vitality and energy. The message here is, the subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center, the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of the hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to see clear, both of the inner and outer dimensions. So this is kind of confusing. What I understand to be the navel center is the 2nd chakra, but this is speaking about Manipura, which I believe is the 3rd chakra, right? The solar plexus. Well, take it as you may, take it as it resonates. For me, this is definitely a fiery solar plexus energy. where our self-confidence lives within us, our self-power, our vitality, our energy. So how vital are you feeling right now? I guess that could be a good question to ask ourselves, Pisces. Are you feeling fatigued? Are you feeling ignited? Ask yourself this, evaluate this, and maybe evaluate the habits that you're sustaining that could be pushing you on either direction. With the fire ant here, that is also a fiery card. So it is a lot. Today we're dealing with a lot of like an assessment of our inner energy. Let me see what message is being brought, by this card. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's a force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You might also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. They don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. Okay, so this is very interesting. These two cards combined, I would say that I'm feeling two things with the Pisces collective right now. I'm feeling that some of you guys are feeling a little bit more tired and in lack of that inner fire, okay? I would personally suggest checking out a video that I have called Reclaiming Your Power, which is like a breathing exercise and an intention setting that can help you kind of like reawaken that inner fire. If you're feeling like you're super blue and fatigued and like tired and depressed, that can help. And I think that for the other half of Pisces that I feel like you guys are a little bit too fiery. It's like the two opposites. Like we can all use a little bit of balance within this energy. With the fire ant, I do feel like there's some Pisces that are so ignited and so inspired and motivated, which is good, but they're so in their element that they're willing to run anyone over at this point because they're so determined and they've been wronged in the past. And right now they're just like, get out of my way or I will run you over. And that's what I'm getting a little bit. Like, maybe evaluate yourself today and see how this fire energy is acting within you. Does that sound good? The fire ant card says, when in balance, thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips. To bring into balance, solo time and walks at night. So that's something that you can do if you would like to actively pursue the balance of this energy. So let's see what's up with the vulture card. Today we have a lender message. It's not one card, it's three cards. Okay, so the vulture is the guardian and the purifier, essential for rebalance. The vulture is perhaps the most misunderstood creature of all. This intriguing bird balances our ecosystem and prevents the spread of disease. It does the dirty work that no one else wants to do and cleanses up our mess. The vulture appears when there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance. Remember, the vulture is greatly undervalued. What you thought was a mistake or a tragedy is a blessing in disguise. When this energy is balanced, it clarifies and it reveals wisdom. When this energy is out of balance, it is dramatic and aggressive. To bring into balance, clean your space using sage. Pisces. Pisces. I think that today would be a wonderful day for us to reconnect to our purity of heart. We are learning what it's like to have that warrior energy alive within us and at the same time allow it to coexist with the love and the gentleness and the honor and the clarity of being a wonderful, good person. You know what I mean? I feel like we're understanding that balance now. We're understanding how can we be the most powerful warrior and at the same time be the most wonderful person. You know what I mean? It's not one or the other. It's not like I'm getting into the warrior mode, the warrior mentality, and therefore all of my values are compromised. No. There's supposed to be a balance. And I think that we're all, including myself, navigating towards the understanding of this balanced energy. So evaluate yourself. Evaluate if there's anger within you, and what is that anger, you know, kind of like taking you to, transforming you into. And claim yourself. Design yourself as you would like to experience yourself, you know, with both, preferably with those both energies balanced. So yeah, today we're having a quite packed, intense message, you guys. There's a lot to think about today, so make sure to come back to this message if you need to. You can listen to it as many times as you need. I'm not gonna post it out of my channel. It's gonna stay there. So if you want to continue this process and listen to it on a different day, that works too. Whenever you stumble upon this video, it is okay. And yeah, think about it. Let me know. Comment below. I would love to hear your point of view about this. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day.